Welcome guys, I am here in stage 3 medium voltage switchgear. I am in unit 14. We have annual inspection here, so I have the chance to show you how to read the fault and to reset the fault, and I am going to share with you some information like what kind of fault is protection function implemented in this type of protection relays. We have in stage 3, we have usually 3 types of relay. We know the load in medium voltage, we have either motor like fans and pumps, or we have transformer, the BFDs. For motors, we have 2 types of relays. We have this one, REM610, for less than, I think, 2 megawatt motor, and we have REM543. The difference between these 2 relays is that this one contains more functions like differential, and we put these relays for important motor like boiler feed water pump, ID fan, because they have high rated power. And we have the REX, which is for REX521, which is for transformers. As long as we are in annual inspection, I have the chance to give fault signal. I will give fault current. We will read together what is the fault there. But first of all, let me share with you what kind of protections we have here. The functions we have usually for REM, we have the overcurrent and earth fault and imbalance with its types like broken phase or unbalanced current between the phases, and we have the motor start, and we have thermal overload. We have 3 LEDs here. This one means the relay is available. If this one was blinking, it means there is something wrong, and the message will come here, internal fault. I will give a fault signal now, and we will see how to reset it. We have a fault here. We have a trip signal came. This one for trip, and this one it will indicate yellow color, yellow LED if there is any alarm, or if I was going to a fault soon. So this breaker trip by overcurrent. To reset the overcurrent fault, we will press on the reset button, which is this one. To read more details about the fault, we will go to down, record the data, event. This is the time of tripping. I just gave the signal, so time now is 6 o'clock. The date, 1st of November 2018. And these are line 1, line 2, line 3. What happened is 13 times the rated current, 13 times the secondary of the CT, which is 1. So 13 by 1 to the primary. It means, for example, this motor is for condensate extraction pump, and its rated current, I think, 92 ampere. So if you multiply 92 by 13, we will get to 1000 of, I think, 1000. This is the current value at tripping. If, for example, we have imbalance, we will see imbalance between the 3 reading. Now this relay has tripped by earth fault. How I know it fault? This LED indicated earth fault, and this is the symbol of earth fault, IO greater. I am going to reset to see the time of the earth fault happening. We will go to record the data, event, at 6 o'clock 3 seconds on the 1st of November 2018. When I see this message, it will show that there is alarm of I2 greater. It means there is something wrong with the current reading, unbalanced, or maybe one phase broken. It is in the alarm mode now. It will continue in the alarm mode until it reaches to the tripping value, the tripping time. So we will see when it trips, and we will read the current. A trip occurred, and it shows that I2 greater, as I said, trip. We can see the reading by, okay, we will reset. We will go to recorded data, event, the last event, the date, and as we see, line 1 there was current, line 2 there was current, line 3 broken, 0, means the line 3 current has been opened. And if we see IS trip, IS stands for I start, and it means this motor has been drawing current, but the motor is stuck up or at start. So if you reset, you will see restart inhibit. There is time delay until this restart inhibit disappear. We can remove this inhibition by switching off the relay. Through this coil EF72C. As we shared earlier, this is another type of relays. This one for transformers, and we have it for BFTs. We have two types of protections here. We have the overcurrent greater and overcurrent double greater, and we have earth fault greater, earth fault double greater. We will implement a fault signal, and we will see how to reset it and how to read it. And if you want to see the reading of the current from the relay, you can go to measurement, right click, line 1, line 2, line 3, and you can see the current that goes to the load. I just injected a fault current, and there is alarm, so I trip happen, overcurrent greater, and we can see details of the tripping. First we will reset, and then we go to left arrow, event, trip secret supervision at 6 o'clock, overcurrent happen on the 3 phase. There is another function here, which is earth fault, and we have earth fault greater. The difference between two is just a matter of current value and the times. So we have IO greater, mean overcurrent, earth fault. So we're going to reset, then we can go to left, then down, and you will see at this time 6 o'clock 17 mean IO trip, and this is the previous tripping, earth fault. Okay, for this type of relay, it is now in good condition. There is no any tripping. If there is any tripping, there is blinking will show up here, and there will be trip signal message here. I will give fault current, and you will see it now. Now there is trip here in this relay, overcurrent trip, and there is blinking here. To reset this fault, I will have to hold here 2 times. First, I will reset the indication or reset. Then I will have to go left. These are the alarms. Now I am going to reset the alarm. As long as the blinking gone, it will be resetted. Now because the breaker is rack out, and this indication should not be here because we are in annual outage and the brake cubicle is not available. Because this relays, as you can see here, cubicle not available. There is not availability of the cubicle, that's why there is this indication, but in normal condition it should be like this. No any red indication and no any alarm indication. It is written here, negative phase sequence start. This is the old message. We can reset it. Indications are reset. This is a normal screen. For REM 543, I can read the fault record by pressing on the left arrow. This the alarm existence. There is no any alarm. Restart is allowed. I can start again this pump, and then I press again to left, and I see all the events of what happened to this protection relays. The motor started at this date, negative phase sequence tripped at this date. All the faults will be showing here, including the date and the time.